Pastor Aloysius Bugingo on the 7th day of December 2021 at Kauku, Katabi Town Council, Official District, who, having a wife, Tegi Naluswa Bugingo, still living. He went through a ceremony of marriage with Susan Mapula Nantaba. Have you understood?
I understood you, but it's not true.
Person previously married, contrary to section 42 of the Marriage Act, Cap 251. Susan Mapula Nantaba on the 7th day of December 2021 at Kauku, Katabi Town Council, Official District, being unmarried. He went through a ceremony of marriage with Pastor Aloysius Bugingo, a person he knew to be married to Teddy Naluswa Bugingo. Have you understood? Is it true? Not true.
Disagreed with the manner in which the magistrate has handled the proceedings today, and it has been illegal, and I will challenge them both in High Court and in East African Court of Justice, simply because, one, that magistrate had application number 3 of 2022 before her.
I'm ready. Ready.
Yes, I was saying I disagree strongly with the process which was going on today. The magistrate misapplied all the laws of Uganda, and the proceedings of today are illegal, null and void, and I will pray that the court pronounces them both in High Court and in East African Court of Justice. Because one, this magistrate had an application before her to strike out the DPP's letter to take over my case. She failed to fix that application. She did actually give it a date, but she's coming to court and entertaining the DPP. Secondly, she's saying that once the DPP comes to court, then she has taken over, which is of course illegal. You cannot say you cannot hear me, then you come and take over. Okay, as if that was not enough, then we come to plea taking, because she allowed the DPP to amend her own charge sheet, because a court has made a charge sheet. Then the senator comes and says, I have amended it. Then when you come to bail, this magistrate has on record my affidavit objecting to Bugingo's bail. And authorities, I made my point so clear that actually Bugingo should not be granted bail. Bugingo wants to kill me. She speaks it clearly. Bugingo is going to interfere with all the investigations. The sureties has brought Kaswabuli, so on. So they are his workmates. There is a pastor who works in his church. How will you do that? But the magistrate, first of all, the state attorney, where I even object to him, acted as if he's Bugingo's lawyer. since he claims to be working for me, that his money has taken over, which I'm objecting to, I thought that he was going to base his arguments on my objection to bail on an affidavit on record. There's an affidavit I filed yesterday. Now, he not only refused to refer to it, but even when I stood up and the magistrate was saying I cannot speak in my own case, she picked my affidavit and said, using my powers, I don't see any value in this affidavit. But this is my case. So what if I'm killed by Bugingo or by the magistrate wanted bail? Would the magistrate compensate my family? So this was a lawless proceeding. The magistrate, I think, I don't know which laws she was reading, and I think they have to be challenged. Even that bail has to be nullified. Because how do you grant bail? Independence of an application challenging the takeover, but independence of an affidavit saying that this man is dangerous. This man has no place of abode within the jurisdiction of this court. Automatically, we are saying no. And they are saying naked. The naked day is far away from here. The sureties, none of them resides here. And the magistrate, I don't know, she's not giving any reason. She's not considering my affidavit. So I think that was illegal and unlawful. Huh?
Hey, no, you did not repeat that part of. Are you going to? No, are you going to in English? Are you going to because the DPP has taken over? Are you going to cooperate, give the evidence?
I cannot cooperate with the DPP.
Just repeat.
I cannot cooperate with the DPP in this case. And of course, right now there is an application in the High Court. Miscellaneous Clause number 14 of 2022. It's coming up on 28th, challenging the alleged takeover. It's actually a U-turn. It's not a takeover. It's a U-turn. That's the magistrate on the file she's having. DP told her we are not taking over the matter. She's not reasoning out that. She's not even mentioning about it. But it's as if the DP has just come to court and said we are taking over. So I want to work with them. And you have been able to see here in court that these guys are working for Bugingo. The senators are working for Bugingo. If they're working for me as the complainant, they would rely on my affidavit. Objection to Bugingo's bail. But instead, first of all, they issued a writ from court. They pretend as if there is no affidavit. After I stood to speak, the magistrate prevented me from speaking. Then she picks it and says she doesn't see value in the affidavit. So is this Amerity's case? Is this DPP's case or my case? So that's the question to be determined at a higher level, at higher court maybe, and East African Court of Justice. What is the state of a criminal case? Is it a case for state attorneys who sit here, or a case for the complainant who was aggrieved by the by the Criminal Act? So I cannot work with people because it means tomorrow, when I bring my evidence, they will say, this evidence is valueless. We are throwing it out. So these are lawyers for Bugingo, and I cannot work with them. I cannot work with them. Yes. Ekiragiro sijja kigondera kuba kimenya mateeka. Ekiragiro nti bakulagidde waayo obujulizi. Sinza kigondera kimenya mateeka. Kuba oyo omulamuzi byonna byayisemu okulagira ebyo bimenya mateeka. Proceedings zonna zimenya mateeka. Toyinza kujja mu kooti nga kuliko application twagireeta wiiki ewedde ndowooza Lockdown nga tugamba bano bagobe yalemeddwa giwa date nali nsubira nga njifaire nga tajagiwa date ya leero olujja mu kooti soke tukole ki tugiwulire yalemeddwa giwa date najja n'agamba tebawandike pala babeera bakutute ne mugaasibwa ekiba public body yonna erina okukola emirimu gyayo mu bulambulukufu togamba muntu yonna sijja twala musango omulabuzi erina kibatwa ku fayiro ekyana okumuntu nja kukola ki kugutwala omulamuzi n'agamba gutwale ne bamuyisamu olugayo ng'alaba ekisibo kya kooti akiyiye ndi kooti yakola charge sheet n'egitaako omukolo n'egiwa buli omu Amerity najja sero n'agamba ero nkyusizaamu naye n'agamba balekola ki kugikyusaamu kati nekyali kooti oba department ya government ya DPP ndiyo ye kasitaakola agamba wamaki ekyo tuvudde awo omulamuzi oyo akimanyi bulungi olunaku lwajjo ku makya naleese ekirayiro affidavit yegamba mpaka n'okujulira kwa Bugingo ne mu ensonga eziwerako tasula mu ntebe jurisdiction ya wana atisa abajulizi abantu abasinga abajulizi abagenda okujja bakozi be tajinza bakiriza kola ki kuba bujulizi mulina ka application omulamuzi ojagali jawulira nga 28 omwezi ogujja egamba nti Bugingo bamusindike ruzira okundi zatisa okunzita Hakati bwensitu ekisoko omwayi wa government kata ofisero ya Bugingo n'agamba tawakanya Bugingo musajja mulungi nnyo. Era bamukole ki? Naye nga atugamba gwe yazze okukola ki? Okuprosecutinga yamulese era gwama bizingu wambi. So laba lino kobane lyennyini lye bakoze okusoka ne Lutalo Robert kane bagatako state nti tugende mu kooti Bugingo alabikeyo ko ekifaananyi kya yagenda yazze mu kooti tumale tumukole ki? Tumute. Era sinza kola gana okokolagana okitegeeza omusawo gonna bagenda gufutyanka mu nkola zaabwe ezo. Olaba affidavit yanga ati n'agamba eno sigira bamuvayo naye nga si ate nga akiikirira nze. Ko bagamba nti obeera complainant government yekola ki? Yekukiikirira. Kati government yekiikirira obujulizi obwange bwe yasanze ku file nti omusajja oyo mubi nnyo abugobi. Kakati East Africa ajja kulamula ne High Court. Bino byonna bi proceeding byakoze ebyo biki bibeero byagabi byonna bimenya mateeka.
Ogera mu East African Court wa High Court
zombi njazigendamu. Kati bye byakoze bimala. Kati ate nyizo omusawo gwange gufiiraawo era nja bayimiriza ogenda mu maaso paka ensonga zange bwe zinabu. Obujulizi bwange mbwina mbukuŋŋaanyiza nja kujja kuprovinga. Namugambe omulamuzi oyo teri teeka ligana DPP kuvunana Bugingo nange. Kwa musemateeka kikulu 12 kategeeza nti abantu ab'obulijjo baddemu okukola ki okuteekayo emisango. So David abakanyiza ne Lutalo Robert ne Teddy bajje babuze obwabwe. Nange gwange yonkole ki? Wantwala embale mwe giri byomu yabuza musango. Twalina emisango etaano tejagwa. Jagwa kati dino kobaane nti iseera kakati sijja kukiriza abantu misango gino tambulira wamu nti abantu abenjawulo bagikola ki? Bajibuza. So badde bumenyi bwa mateeka omulamuzi tumuwadde chance ezimala okulaba nga yiddabulula agenti kooti ye kati yazze ku birala nnyo amanyidde buno obusango bwa bulijjo oberamu abantu abatoogera ati sirika toyogera state yakwogera nenga state bamuguze state accused yamuguza agambe no objection mpugamba nze yamuleeta mu kooti ayagala kunzita nti gwe toyogera era omulamuzi mu rulingi yatakonye kwa affidavit yange ate nga affidavit emugamba erimu ensonga after paragraph nga 26 ziraga omusajja mubi nnyo omusajja atomuta omusajja muleke investigation zikoze eki ziwedde. Yes.
Okay.
Waliwo ekirala mu Uganda kibuzo?